All right, all right. I think we're live. YouTube is saying that we're live, so I'm assuming we're live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night, whatever time it is around you, live stream where we're going to be doing tattoo reactions and also do some Q&A in between the tattoo reactions. So hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody had a fantastic week, and let's get into it. I'm pumped up. Hopefully, YouTube sends out the notifications to everybody. If you guys could hear me and see me, let me know in the chat right now. Whoa. Lower. All right. So, we're going to be getting into some tattoo reaction soon. And we're going to be doing some live Q&A, always in between the tattoo reaction. So if you have a tattoo that you want to submit for reaction, feel free to send it over to ManlyMan TV on Instagram. Send a clear picture to it, clear picture to me. Or you could send over a clear picture to manlymanreacts@gmail.com and we will get to them. I already have some from people, early bird gets the worm. What is going on, Steven? What is going on, Mr. Gamer? Hi, how are you? Hope everybody had a fantastic week. And hopefully you guys got some things planned as stuff's starting to open back up everywhere around. Whew. But yeah, so I tried to make the little setup, my little corner, look a little bit more live streamy, professional kind of thing. Tried to get some elements in the back to make it look a little bit cooler. I sure did, brah. I had an awesome time tubing the other day. Dude, that sounds phenomenal. I took Sirius to the park today, and it was a dog park. I just found it like 2 days ago, and I brought him there twice already. And right outside of the dog park, there's like this crystal clear water right on the lake, and I'm like, whoa! Like, I'm not used to seeing crystal clear water where I'm at in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. But I let him jump right in there, and then yeah, it was a good time. Had a really good time. So, but yeah, how was everybody's week going? What is going on, Kevin? Thank you for that awesome comment on my most recent video. Meant a lot, and thank you for sending over your tattoo. When I was making that video, when I was writing the script for it, and I was writing the realism part, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna do any of my tattoos in the video. I feel like I show off my tattoos enough in my videos. So I wanted to do as many subscriber tattoos as I can. So I got a lot of yours. I got a lot of Thomas. And when I did the realism part, I was like, I need to put Kevin's tiger in, because that tattoo still sticks with me since I saw it last. Sirius probably loved that. Yeah, so He's pretty trained. He's doing really good with training. But when he sees other like, he loves people and he loves other dogs so much. And when he loves them so much that he gets a little bit too crazy with them, and like just wants to run, and that's all he's focused on. Excuse me. All right. Fubazy. After 3 months, I'm finally going back on Monday to continue my sleeve. I'm hyped. Yeah, so tattoo artists, they're finally starting to reschedule their appointments and getting people back into their tattoo parlors, which is nice. And I'm hoping that it's just the media scaring everybody, but I'm hoping what they're saying isn't true about this whole like spike and everything like that with the coronavirus. But anyway, it's good to see that you're getting back in that tattoo chair and finishing up a sleeve. I know sleeves are my favorite part of tattoos, as weird as that sounds. I just love the way sleeves look on me and other people. But the only thing that sucks about them, when they're not complete, it just keeps like, it's just such a hard thing. Like, it's like you want your sleeve to be done, but it just takes so damn long. Do you memorize your script, or do you have it near your camera? So that's a great question. So I write my script on my laptop, which I'm streaming on right now. And because I have all Apple devices, I use the notes pad, and I will write the script on my laptop, but then I will read it on my iPad. And most of the time I go off script. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. Because I feel like I love doing the whole bullet point thing. Like, you could either write no script, which I don't recommend. You can write a script, or you could do bullet points. Bullet points I would love to do those, but I always feel like every time I do bullet points, I miss something that has to do, like I'll say what I want to say at the time, but then like when I think about it a little bit more, I'm like, damn, I should have mentioned that too. So I try to just write the script, and I read it right off my iPad. Like, I'll read it and then say the line, and then hit the record button to stop recording, and then I'll like do a couple takes where I'm like trying to get as energized and clear, and gotta have that high energy, because if you're like this when you're doing your video, nobody's gonna watch it. You gotta be energetic. So I try to be energetic when I do that. Still no sign of tattoo shops opening up in the UK. Even worse in Scotland, where I go. So that sucks. I know you're probably hurting to get inked, because I know I am. When are you reading messages on Instagram? So, Mr. Gamer, so usually at the beginning of every live stream, I always like to just, talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing, allow everybody to, submit their tattoos if they would like to, and if they, and then in a little bit we'll get into it. I usually talk for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll start getting into the tattoo reactions. Long hair Mike coming, y'all. Yeet eat. Yeah, man, Jared, my hair is like, even though I'm like, oh man, my hair's getting so long, I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I'm constantly like combing it back, and I feel it on my neck, and I'm like, whew. As weird as that sounds. Steven with the $2 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that, Steven. So the video that I plan on doing is going to actually cost some money, not just time. It's going to actually cost some money. So every dollar that I'm making from my video ads and super chats and everything else, I am putting towards this next video, which I'm pretty excited for. Another pretty cool thing that I want to just let everybody know, I'm wearing the new Just Ink shirt. I just got this in last night, which I'm pretty excited for. From my merch, I just got it. Came out pretty damn nice, and I gotta say, this friggin' material is like insane. I love the way this shirt feels. It is up on the Teespring store, evolved by Manly Man TV. Long hair manly, short hair manly. Jared, your hair is getting pretty long too. You need to slick that thing back. You're just wearing nothing but hats recently. However, you plan your videos absolutely works. They always seem well planned. Yeah, so it takes me like 3 days to complete a video, mostly. I will one day I will write the whole script, the other day I will record the whole video, and then another day I will just edit it and then upload it to YouTube and just have it ready for Thursday. So thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Always going to try to make the videos as best as I can. The only problem that I've been having is that everything's closed, so I can't go out and record anywhere. I have video ideas that I want to do outside, but I just can't do them right now. So they're on the back burner. I got you, son. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, if you want, we're going to be doing some tattoo reactions shortly. So if you want to submit your tattoo, submit it by going to Instagram and DMing me at ManlyManTV, or simply email me a clear picture, manlymanreacts@gmail.com, and I will get to it shortly. Super excited for the tattoo reactions. We got quite a few so far, which I'm pretty happy about. Let me just go to my messages on Instagram. Not the peak, but just to get them ready. All right. So gonna do some shout outs in the chat. Chicken Nugget TV, Jared, always in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna be playing some Warzone after the live stream. Fabazi, thanks for joining in. Kev, Mr. Gamer, and Steven, thank you guys for stopping by the live stream, hanging out as always. Whoa, my screen just did something pretty crazy. By the way, Brian, I keep forgetting to take a good picture of my tattoo for this live stream. This brings up the question, do you have to take pictures of your tattoos just to have? This brings up the question, do you take pictures of your tattoos just to have? Not really. The only pictures of my tattoos that I have are really when I first get them done and I'm like, oh man, look at my tattoo. Look, this is pretty cool. Other than that, I don't really take pictures of my tattoos unless it's for a YouTube video to put it up. You need the stream Warzone. Yeah, we get into some pretty funny stuff when we play. Say some pretty outrageous things, but then we're also pretty competitive too. So maybe in time I actually do have a Twitch channel that I just don't use at all. Usually when I go and play video games, I just do it to play video games. But yeah, that's definitely an idea, Steven. Jared actually just mentioned this the other day. He was like, you should stream a scary game when it comes out, because I streamed Resident Evil 7 when it first came out, and it was pretty funny and fun. So we'll see. But yeah, let me see here. If you guys have not yet, feel free to give this live stream a nice big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. You guys always show the most support and the most love on the channel, so I appreciate it. Let me just check right here. All right. Bro, I could have beat Resident Evil 7. It was too terrified. I was too terrified. So, fun fact, I beat Resident Evil 7 completely. I was too scared to play Resident Evil 2 Remake, as weird as that sounds. And I know how that game ended, and I know all the things. They just made it too scary. All right. So, if you guys want to get into the tattoo reactions, we could start getting into them right now. And yeah, as always, be nice to one another. If you don't see a tattoo that you do not like, be sure to just keep it to yourself or try to find the good in them. Usually all the tattoos we have are pretty nice. I never really critique any tattoos. If anything, if I see something that I feel like that I think could be added to make the tattoo a little bit more better, I will add that. But overall, I usually like everybody's tattoos. So yeah. What's up? Where are you from? I'm in California. So I'm actually in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia to be exact. Mr. Mora. But yeah. So we're gonna start the tattoo reactions in just a moment. If you guys want to submit your tattoo, I feel like I always got to repeat this just so everybody knows. Feel free to send it over to Manlyman TV at Manlyman TV on Instagram or manlymanreacts@gmail.com. Send a clear picture over. If you want to send what the meaning behind the tattoo is, you can do that too, but just make sure the picture's clean and clear. But anyway, let's get into the first one. All right. So we're going to do a Gmail one first. As you guys may know, I usually like to do a Gmail one, then an Instagram one. But if one outweighs the other, I will do I will stick to that side then. All right, so this one comes in from Yavor Radlov. Sorry if I butchered your name. Hey man, I thought the new video would be a great addition I thought my new tattoo, I said new video. I thought my new tattoo would be a great addition for your next React video. A Roman emperor and a philosopher, also known as the philosopher's king. Memento moro, translated from Latin, would mean something like remember that you are mortal, or remember death. It is not said by him, but a reference to the whole philosopher of society. He also has a similar quote: "You could leave right now. Let the determined what you have to say and think. Best regards," and then your name. I'm not going to butcher it a second time. So thank you for the little insight of it. And let's get into the tattoo. So let's pop this over right here. All right. Let this load up. Why didn't I? Okay, there it is. All right. So this is very damn realistic. This is kind of what I was talking about in my last video with the realism tattoos. This is a really, really good. It almost has, again, like that statue-esque look, like the porcelain kind of, you know, marble, whatever they make those statues out of. But it kind of has that like shine to it. But also could just be a regular person, not a statue. But the hair looks really good. The use of white ink. Now this is pretty. I don't want to say it's rare, but I don't see this personally a lot where, you know, you have the, you know, the hair and everything like that. Usually it'll just be lots of dark ink and then the lighter skin tones. But it looks like your tattoo artist added white ink, which makes the details even more. White ink in all of the little strands of the beard and everything. The eyes look good. You can see the like little glimmer in the eyes. The hand looks pretty awesome. Hands are very hard. Hands and arms are very hard for tattoo artists. Your tattoo artist killed it. Memento moro. That's pretty damn cool. And that's another thing. Usually when people get a tattoo like this, they won't actually have the name of the person, but it gives a nice little touch right here. This is another one of those tattoos that I always say, it's a great standalone tattoo. 100%. Great standalone tattoo, but if you really wanted to, you could add to this and have an amazing sleeve. This is a really, really, really awesome piece of art. Like everything, the buttons, the way the robe is flowing. Your artist did really, really good with this. And love the backstory behind it. Always, I have a soft spot for realism tattoos of historical people. Like I have Leonardo da Vinci on my arm, and this tattoo is another one of those things. It was just super damn cool. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. What do you guys think of this tattoo? I personally love it. It's pretty awesome. I'm just looking at everything. The strands of hair is. The hair probably took the most, but it's also like 3-dimensional too. That is pretty damn cool. Yeah, this hand is super good. But yeah, thank you for this. I could keep looking at this thing. This is really good. The more I look at it, the more I'm falling in love with it. Tattoo artist is really skilled. I got to give it to you guys. I know I say this all the time, but your tattoos, everybody's tattoos on this, like, I feel like all my subscribers' tattoos are always just so, like, they're all so damn good. It's like, I said this before, but I always felt like when I first started this live streaming stuff where I reacted to the tattoos, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get people, like, with, like, basement tattoos or, like, friggin' horrible looking tattoos, and, like, I'm going to back myself into a corner. But you guys always have really good tattoos, so thank you. Unknown, what is going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Good to see you in the live stream. I love the black and gray realism. Super cool and perfectly placed tattoo. Yeah, that was another thing that I did not mention. So good job, Mr. Moro. The placement of, yes, I mean it is on the bicep, but the placement of the tattoo, like right where like he had to place that specifically a certain way. Like he couldn't just be like, oh, it's right on the bicep area. He actually like put it on the perfect angle for where the tattoo would be full and his arm wouldn't be in like a weird like place. If you added that too much to the left or right, the arm might have looked a little bit weird, but really good placement on the tattoo as well. Yeah, I like the placement of the hand. Yeah, see. Great looking work. The hand is very impressive. Yeah, that hand was pretty damn nice. It was really detailed too. You guys always get me a little bit jealous on your tattoos. Your tattoos are always pretty nice. All right. As always, also, we're going to get into another tattoo reaction in just a minute. But if you guys have any questions regarding tattoos, feel free to drop them in the chat. I always answer the questions in between the tattoo reactions. So, yeah. All right, so we just did a Instagram, or no, we just did a Gmail. So let's get another tattoo reaction from somebody else. All right, look who it is. I don't even think he's in here yet, but this one comes from Thomas. This is my offering for the live stream tonight. A Sailor Jerry design that is like that I like because of its classic tattoo and more modern color palette. So this is a perfect tattoo from what I was just talking about in my last video again. For you guys that don't know Thomas, he has all American traditional tattoos. And I said in the video, they like to stay true to the color palette. But this tattoo right here, when we're about to get into it, let me actually switch it over. Scene. So this tattoo color palette right here, like the colors are totally, well, I don't want to say totally different, but they're different from regular American traditional. And this is what I was saying in the video, where the color palettes are starting to evolve and the different things that that you'll see in the American traditional. It's not like a flag or an eagle. This looks like a damn, what is that? A peacock? Not a maybe a peacock? I don't know. And a snake. I actually thought this looked like, for you Pokemon people out there, this kind of reminded me of Rayquaza at first. But yeah, first of all, great tattoo. I always love Thomas's tattoos. As he said in one of the comments on the video, he's becoming like the American traditional spokesperson for the Manly Man TV channel, because he's always sending over like awesome tattoos, American traditional style. But let's see. Yeah, overall awesome tattoo. Like American traditional, you'll normally not see like these oranges and yellows. You'll always see like the dark greens and purples and reds. So this is, he added some of the new colors to this American traditional style. The lines always perfect with Thomas's tattoos. Actually supposed to be going to record him. I'm wondering if this tattoo, because this kind of, I don't know if this all goes together, but I don't know if this was just a tattoo that was already there and then you added this big piece right next to it, or maybe I was just I don't know, maybe it does all go together. I could be wrong. But I love this green. Two different shades of green. This green is probably this green's probably, I don't know what color green that would be, but I like it. And I like how like both the peacock and the snake had the both color greens, but this is cool. But yeah, the line work always phenomenal with yours. You could actually get pretty detailed with the line work right over here in these like the feathers and the tail of the peacock. This probably took the tattoo artist forever. But overall, this is let's see. Overall, it's pretty damn nice. You have a lot of people fighting on your body, Thomas. You got the peacocks and the snakes, and then you got the two guys fighting. Then you got the octopus and the sperm whale. It's pretty cool. But as always, love the tattoo. I'm wondering, would you ever, I mean, I know it kind of is kind of getting away from the American traditional style, but would you ever add any kind of like background to any of your tattoos, or would you just leave them that way? Let me know in the chat. It looks like you just joined in. I think you did. I'm focused on the actual tattoo. But yeah, and I'm so like looking into this tattoo over here, but this, the flowers and everything, nicely done too. The nice soft, I mean, usually American traditional tattoos will have the nice solid bold colors, but with the flowers, what is going on here? With the flowers, I like the light like purple softness. It's very nice. But yeah, thank you for the submission, Thomas. You always come in clutch. I don't think you're ever going to run out of tattoos to submit. You've been submitting like one every week. And you always submit them super early, so I appreciate that. Let me get back into the chat. Oh, and thank you, Thomas, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. I was saying earlier that all the money that I've been earning on my YouTube channel for like this past month, I want to put it towards a video. So super chats definitely help. So thank you. Hey, I just got here. Yeah, yeah. We just started. It's a peacock. Mr. Gamer. All right. So we're going to be getting into your tattoo reaction shortly. I always do first come first serve with the tattoo reaction. So we're gonna be getting into it. And if you have not submitted your tattoo yet, feel free to submit it at manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture, or DM me on Instagram, manlymantv, and I'll get to your tattoo reactions shortly. And also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will get to them shortly. All right, so this next one that we're going to be reacting to in just a minute, Louis Carranza, he says, my St. Michael tattoo. St. Michael, pretty awesome. I have a St. Michael tattoo as well. It was a 12-hour session, all in one day. We took small breaks just to go to the restroom, but it was well worth it. I love it, so I'm excited for this thing. So let's swap this over so we can all get the... Whoa! Oh my god, this is insane. Yo, this is really good. This looks pretty damn... This is really good. So I love the darkness. Well, I mean, first of all, the whole tattoo is phenomenal. I'm going to still look into it a little bit more, but the I love how like your artist used more of your own skin tones instead of using a lot more of the ink, if that makes sense. Realistically, the only ink that he did was the shading and the shadows and everything like that. But other than that, this tattoo is insane. This thing looks really, really, really good. And like I said before on this channel, because I think we saw a couple St. Michael tattoos on here before, every artist will incorporate different aspects to a same kind of design, if that makes sense. Like for instance, my St. Michael tattoo, I asked my tattoo artist, I wanted something like yours, but then he came up with this whole other beautiful design, which not saying anything about yours is friggin' awesome, but came up with an awesome design for mine, and he was just like, listen, I always see like you know, St. Michael in this direction or doing this. How about we just do this instead? And came up with the idea, and I fell in love with it right away. But yours, this thing is so awesome. In 12 hours, that's pretty long to sit. That beat me. I think I only sat for 10 hours before on my lion. Was it 7 or 10? I can't remember. On my lion tattoo. But this thing is insane. All the little details in everything. This is a perfect standalone tattoo. Again, you can make it a sleeve, but this is a perfect standalone tattoo. Like the little details and just everything. And I know that there's some stuff hiding back here that I wasn't able to see, that I'm not able to see right now. But this thing is really, really cool. I love how like the sun, like the rays of sun are coming down. You have the clouds in the background. And then you have like, the one thing I love about the whole St. Michael casting away Lucifer thing, every time we see it, it's like St. Michael's not even like, he's not like, your artist did exactly how I always see it. He's just calm. He has that calm look on his face. And the way he drew this up, it's perfect. The wings look really good. And like I said, I love how like he used more of your skin, like your actual skin tones, for the majority of the detail, if that makes sense. Like all this right over here and like in the face, on the leg, is all your skin tone. He really probably didn't do anything unless it's like a little bit of shading right here, but and then in the back, that's where you see all the really strong black bold colors, well, bold ink in the back. This thing is really good. 12 hours all day. Probably cost you a pretty penny too. This thing is really good. I could look at this thing for hours. So, great job, Lewis. That thing is insane. Your tattoo artist, hopefully you gave him a pretty good tip for that, because that thing, he absolutely killed that thing. That was really, really good. Okay. What did you guys think of that tattoo? What did you guys think of it? Leave it in the chat below. Sean did a nice great. I like how the colors look from the dark, gives it a pop floating above the sky. That is really cool. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah. So everybody's saying pretty damn nice. I'm amazed. It looks sick. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It looks like something that you would see on like, if you go to like a mural in like a church or something like that, and you see like the paintings or whatever the case might be, or like you said, in a textbook. That is that's pretty much exactly what I thought too. It just looks super cool. So thank you, Lewis, for that. Pero Pimp, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the chat. I loved it. Yeah, so that was pretty damn good. The longest for me was 4 hours, Mr. Morrow said. So that's usually anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours. That's most of the time all my tattoos. But after you get to like that 6 hour mark, you're kind of just like, your body's just starting to get worn down. So it's like, my God, man, this sucks. It's not even like it hurts anymore. It just feels like your body's been just put under so much trauma for so long that it's like, all right, we done yet? Like, come on. All right. So we just did that thingy. So let's do this. Oh, I gotta accept this. All right. So this one comes in from Instagram, Rodeo97. Hey, bro. Some of my taps for your next opinion on tats. Okay. So he sent 2 here. I'm gonna just pick this one because this was the first one I seen. So let's swap this over, even though this is technically 2 tattoos, but it's in 1 image, so I'll let it slide. So let's see here. All right, so this almost kind of looks like a new school for both of these. I guess since they're both on the screen, I'll do them both. But it almost kind of looks like a new school kind of style of tattoos that did not get in last week's video or yesterday's video. But I was like, listen, if I had one more style of tattoos, it would be new school. But this looks very nice. Coloring, shading, everything looks good. Whoa, I love, real quick, right up here, I love, why can't it zoom in? Okay. It doesn't want to zoom in. But anyway, right up here, I love the transition in color right here. You got the yellows, the purples, the greens, and it all flows so nice. Wow, it goes all the way down the tattoo. So that is pretty damn cool. Fun fact about me, I am actually terrified of snakes. So even though this tattoo is friggin' sick, I'm scared of snakes. But anyway, I love the little, I mean, this would have been a cool standalone tattoo as it is just a snake. But the rose, always a good touch. Roses always are great fillers to any tattoo. That's usually whenever somebody says like, hey, what would you recommend me filling this in with? First thing is either vines or roses or flowers in general. So very cool. And this one also very awesome. Love your tattoo artist has a really good skill of matching colors to not look like they're just like a drastic change, but the flow of the tattoo. Like what I was saying over here about the colors from yellow, purple to green. You got this other one right here in the crocodile or alligator, whatever one it is. You got the greens right here, and then it's the lighter greens, and then it looks like almost like blood or something on in his mouth, which looks very realistic. You could tell these were, yeah, this is right when you got these done too. I would love to know how they healed up, because with all these shifts in color and so much color packed into the actual tattoo, I'm sure that some, you probably either need to get it touched up again, or you're going to get it touched up. Like I always say, whenever a tattoo completely heals, ink is going to get pushed out of that tattoo. So knowing that, I always go back and get my tattoos touched up as soon as they're completely healed. But yeah, like I see a lot of colorful tattoos, and they're all really good. But I just love the transition of color and these types of tattoos, and these two specifically. Very cool. I always just love animal tattoos also. So thank you for your submission. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh, that's his other tattoo. Rodeo 97. Awesome. Thank you for that. Love the transition in color. Love the actual tattoo itself. So thank you. Let's see. That's a sick tattoo. Love the detail. What is up, Nick? Yeah, thank you. The tattoo is pretty damn cool. I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but hey, thank you anyway. 4 hours for my last piece wears me out. Yeah, so I don't know, Kev. I don't know how, like you with the back piece, that huge back piece on the back, obviously. I don't know how how many hours did that take, Kev? For your back piece, the one with the tiger that was in the video. How long did that take? Because that had to take a good while. Let's see here. I'm going to say probably what, like 24 hours? I love the colors in those. Yeah, for sure. That last picture, color tattoos were super nice. 4 hours for my last piece. I like that croc. Yeah. Kevin, it helps me bring the yeah. So if you're planning, I mean, not only do you need a snack because you're going to be in the tattoo chair for 5, 6, 7 hours or more, having that extra just like sugary like drink or sugary snack will help you get through it. Trust me. 28 hours so far. 4 to 7 hour sessions. See, I was almost right on the money. I was only 4 hours, a little bit lower. I was thinking your tattoo artist was a little bit faster, but fast tattoo artist, even though you want to get it done because that means it's going to be a cheaper tattoo, but when you rush them, you get a little bit less detail, and that is proven. All right. Why does my computer sound like it's about to like blow up? All right. So let's get into this next one, tattoo reaction. So, hey, why my tattoo look like that only 1 month later? Okay, the first is fresh. I do the bear because that represents me and my little brother and my little sister, and I'm a big one who protects them. All right, so this one comes in from Tony L. Chapove. And he says, "I do the bears because they represent me, my little brother and little sister, and I'm the big one who protects them." And he also asked, "Why my tattoos look like that, only 1 month old?" So let's take a look. So this first one, let's take a look. I already popped it up, and I didn't really look at it yet, but well, first of all, this thing is really good. You said this is. This is really, really good. Realism tattoo. And I love what you said about what it means. You got the big brother up top here, and you got the two little ones fighting down here. But it's still super cool. The detail's friggin' awesome. Mean looking bear. I was about to say mean looking tiger, but mean looking bear. Very cool. And I said this last week on the last week's live stream, but I always love tattoos that have like the really big like eye focused piece, but then you have like a little scene almost down below. I saw this with Dragon Ball tattoos. I saw this with right here, for example. You got the bears and then the two bears fighting, which is pretty cool. This spot probably sucked to get this tattoo done. But I'm wondering what you're talking about. Okay, so here's the other one. So I don't know if it was just you're asking. It did fade quite a bit. Now, one thing I always tell everybody, and I get this comment so many times on my tattoo on my channel. I'm sorry. Whenever I do live streams, I must say tattoos, even when I don't need to say tattoos. But anyway. I get this question a lot, and your tattoo when you first get it, and here let me switch it to scene. Hopefully, you just got some information there. Oh my god. Did I just say that whole thing? Did I just say that whole thing and nobody heard me? Oh my god. Hold on. Let me see something. Alright, do you guys hear me now on this screen? God, I can't believe I just rambled for that long. And I got... I'm so sorry. I was just spitting facts, spitting knowledge, and nobody heard anything. My God. All right, so should I go back and say this all over again? Because I just said like so much there. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Sorry guys. I don't have dual monitors here, so when I'm on a screen, I'm just on a screen. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Pretty much what I was saying was that, and you guys can hear me now, right? You guys can hear me on the screen? You guys can hear me now? Yeah, sorry everybody. but anyway, what I was pretty much saying was, to sum it up, I rambled a little bit, but to sum it up, in the chat, if you're still here, Tony, the one thing I said was, number one, it could just be the light. As you can see in this picture right here, the room and everything, light shining right down on it. Sometimes when I have certain light on my tattoos, they will look and appear a little bit lighter. The other thing is this tattoo is just freshly done. A tattoo is always going to look darker when you first get it. Everybody, and I'm repeating everything I just said, but everybody, and a lot of people don't know this, but everybody that has a tattoo right now, as soon as you get the tattoo, and even as the life of the tattoo is on your body, as soon as that tattoo ink gets put into your skin, your body's like, whoa, what is this? This doesn't belong here. I need to get this out. And over time, number one, when it fully heals, the tattoo is trying to push as much ink, or that your body is trying to push as much ink out of the body as possible. Over time, it will get broken down into your bloodstream, and that's why tattoos fade. So I get that comment so many times, hey, my tattoo doesn't look as bright and it's only 3 weeks old. It looks brighter than what it was before, it's not as dark. That is 100% normal. The other thing was that I mentioned is that, and be honest, if you're in the chat now that you can hear me, did you actually like pick at it at all, and were you keeping up with the healing process? Because a lot of people will see the scabs on their tattoos and be like, ooh, I need to pick this. This is new on my body. I need to get this off. It's itching, scratching it. All those things will make the tattoo fade a little bit more. And realistically, the tattoo is completely awesome, to be honest with you. I mean, you might just need to add a little bit more like black ink into right here, which if your artist is a quality artist and you know is true to his work, all you need to do is just say, hey, the tattoo healed up a little bit lighter than I would like. Can you just do like a once over? And he should just, you know, just say you want to touch up, and he'll go in, and him being a professional artist, obviously he has some skill. He did a great tattoo. You just say, hey, listen, can you just, you know, add more black into it? You are going to have to tip him again, but usually tattoo touch-ups, at least my artist, he'll do them for free, but I always just tip him like $50 or something like that to cover not only his equipment that he used on me, but just a little something to say thank you. But hopefully that helped. The first version was way better. But yeah, sorry. Let's see. Thanks, Steven. Steven tried to get my attention with the $2 super chat. Yeah, thank you. We can't hear you. Yeah, I was oblivious. I'm sorry. What is up, Derek? Nice to see you in the chat. Sorry, I'm just going over. Do you want pictures in a picture? We lost you. Sorry, I can't read. Blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, I'm weak. Yes, we can hear you. Yes. Sorry. How do I send my tattoo pic in? So, crazy dude. You could send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture and some backstory if you want to add it. Or you could send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com, and I will get to it shortly. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was a little bit bad on my behalf. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, that's what happens with live streams. They're not always perfect. But what was I gonna say? Crazy dudes. If you need the correct spelling, I believe it's in the video description or the description of this live stream, or I'll just type it out for you. If you have Instagram, it's at ManlyManTV, or Rise Above and Beyond. Well, you're back now. So that is my plus your tattoo healing videos helped me. Yeah, so I feel like I need to do an updated video on the whole tattoo healing process. I feel like I need to add a little bit more into it, but maybe I'll do it when I actually get a tattoo. Right now I don't have any tattoos, well, any new tattoos, so I kind of want to send some of my works. I love it. Yeah, Rise Above and Beyond, feel free to send it on over. I would love to see your tattoos. Yeah, my artist builds up a layer of tattoos over the sitting. Not always fun having a rework over and over, but the ink stays in pretty well. Yeah, well, because what happens is, even though it heals nicely, the tattoo actually is all scar tissue afterwards. One thing that I did leave out was where the tattoo machines, as long as they're not, heavy-handed, right where you want your ink to end up in your body is in between the third and fourth layer of your skin. You have 7 layers of your skin. You want the first 3 to 4 layers to where the ink get trapped at. Anything more, it will get broken down into the bloodstream. Anything less, it will just get destroyed by UV stuff. Hey bro, just send it to the Instagram. All right, crazy dude. I have a couple ahead of you, I believe. Let me do this. Yeah, there's a little bit, a couple ahead of you. My first tattoo was a back tattoo, and I slept with a shirt on every night. Bad mistake. Had to pull my shirt from my tattoo every morning, which basically made me streak in the tattoo. Yeah. So, as funny as it sounds, I'm probably going to be making a video on how to sleep with a new tattoo, because I tried to look that up when I first got my tattoo. There was no videos on it, and it is a chore, and I have some tips that I personally feel like would be valuable in a video, so I'm going to make a video on that. For you guys that just joined into the stream and just have joined into the stream, what do you guys think of the new shirt? This is one of the new shirts that I just recently got. This is part of the new Evolve by Manly Man TV merch, and this shirt feels pretty nice. I love the color. Fits really good. What do you guys think? I'm always talking about you got to really just think about your tattoos, about what you plan on getting, and what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. You guys could pick yours up if you wanted to. I could send over the link if anybody is interested, but it's in every one of my video descriptions. Every shirt sale helps out the channel, helps support the channel. But anyway, let's get into another tattoo reaction. Oh wait, so actually, I don't know if this is if this is yours or not. Rise Above and Beyond. I don't know if this is you, but this next one comes in at E90 Brian. Oh, okay. So this is hey, it's crazy dude NFL here. And first pick is 3 weeks ago exactly, and the bottom one is healed. Got my brother's name tattooed on me, and it's my inner forearm. Brother's names tattooed on me. Okay, so let's do this. Let's swap this over. So this is when it's fully healed, which very nice. We don't see a lot of quotes or font work on the stream, so it's always pretty nice to see some kind of font, because believe it or not, there is tattoo artists that just specifically work on just font work. The one that did my tattoo, my chest tattoo, which I'm gonna get covered up, they actually just focused on font work. And your artists, believe it or not, there's some artists out there that are so good at realism tattoos, but they just can't execute writing. So it's actually a pretty big skill. But this, I love the way you have the clouds all around the names. It's very cool. And the actual line work itself, the shading in the actual font itself, this is when it was fully done. So this is nice and dark. Don't we wish that we could all just have tattoos that look as sick and fresh as when the first day we get it? Leave it in the chat if you feel me. When a tattoo gets fully done and you just walk out, it always looks so damn good. So yeah, I want to see what it looks like when it's fully healed. Oh, your tattoo healed phenomenally. Phenomenally? Whoa, somebody yelling. Your tattoo healed extremely good. It like didn't even really fade at all, which some people, my skin's pretty good with the tattoo actually not fading that bad, but yours did really good. You still got a lot of nice dark shading in the clouds. The name itself, the names, is awesome, because when you get these nice solid blacks, they're prone. You'll see like little white, like little pieces of like white, like your actual skin poking through. And this, no, it looks pretty damn good. Overall, great tattoo, and it healed really good. Maybe I should start asking everybody to send a picture of the tattoo when they first got it and then when it fully heals, because I actually like seeing the before and after. For example, this is the second one. This one healed a lot better than the other one. The other one was a little bit too light, but it was still very nice. So thank you. Thank you for that. Awesome tattoo, and it was refreshing to see some kind of line work and font work. It was pretty nice. I used your healing video, so my tats looks healed good. It's all thanks to you. All the questions I had, your videos answered them. So thank you, crazy dude NFL. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my main goal for this channel, man, is to just answer the questions that I know people have. It's hard to find good advice, and I know tattoos and everything about tattoos are starting to get, everybody's getting more and more every day, and I know that there's a lot of questions that you may feel a little weird asking your tattoo artist, and that's where I come in. I try to do my best at explaining stuff, helping people out. So thank you. At first, it's super fresh. Yeah, sorry. Steve, when I'm on these live streams, first of all, when you're on live stream, I'll just admit, as a YouTuber, you need to keep talking, because if you go silent, people are like, what the hell is going on? So my mind is like racing a mile a minute trying to think of things to say and saying the right things, and I get tongue-tied, so it's like, it's horrible. All thanks to your videos, bro. Yeah, so thank you, crazy dude. And before you even said that you used my healing method to heal that tattoo. I already said, I was like, wait a minute, this tattoo healed really, really good. So great work with keeping up with the healing process. For anybody in the chat, heal your tattoos. 80% of how your tattoo looks over time is how you heal it. So you really need to make sure that you're healing it nice and don't try to cut any corners. I sent you my work on Instagram. I'm not sure if you've received it. So I probably did. Let's see here. I think I did. So we're gonna be getting to it. Rise Above and Beyond in just a minute. An email I sent you of my tattoo I got a week ago, and the picture was right after I left the tattoo shop. I don't know if you can notice it if you seen my email. I know you probably got a lot. So let's see here. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. For every person that ever, well, when it comes to my email, I could just go to it. But when it comes to my Instagram, I have to accept every single person. Because Instagram's like, yo, somebody's trying to send you a picture. But if real quick, if you guys are enjoying this live stream so far, be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up. It helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it as always. So let's go to the next one. All right, so this one comes Saman 1. Favorite piece. This is Rise Above. Okay, so this is Rise Above's tattoo. The angle is a little bit weird, but let's try to look into it a little bit more. So looks like the picture is, it looks like you have quite a few tattoos. Moth's pretty cool, by the way. This looks like, as I'm kind of looking at it with my head tilted kind of upside down, but looks like obviously some kind of leopard, probably like a lion or a tiger, which is pretty awesome. Like usually you'll see just a full-blown lion on somebody, but it's rare. Well, I don't want to say it's rare. It's rare to me that I see just kind of like the fur and the eyes. It's almost like I see them pretty often on like the forearm, and they look pretty damn cool. Not like this way, but like long ways, if you know what I mean. But tattoo looks really good. It's a little dark, but you can see like the individual strands of hair, which I always look at when somebody sends me over like an animal piece. Individual strands of hair looks really good. The eye looks really nice. This would have been, I blame Kevin for this, but this would have been one of those awesome tattoos that if you just add it, and you still can, I mean, they didn't do that much shading in the eye, but put a pop of color in there, like the gold or a blue or a red, whatever the case might be. Add a little bit of color in there, but realistically, you don't even need it. That's just my opinion. I'm starting to love more and more black and gray tattoos that are pretty much 95% black and gray, but then you add that little bit of color in it just to make the tattoo pop a little bit. But overall, this is pretty cool. I wish I had a little bit better of a picture of it. And it looks like you have plenty of other tattoos, which we'll save those for another live stream. But pretty cool. I'm assuming that this is like some kind of leopard, but let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm just going off of what I see in this picture. But thank you, Above and Beyond. Appreciate it. And pretty cool name. Let's see here. The email, the dude I just walked in the shop and didn't research the artist, but happy now how it came out. Yeah, so next time, I mean if you're happy with this, goes from Crazy Dude NFL. He said, my tattoo, I just walked in the shop and didn't research the artist, but happy the way it came out. So luckily for you, your tattoo did come out pretty cool. Now, for example, if you want to get, you had like font and clouds. If you want to go for something that's like American traditional realism, next time you get a tattoo, you might have to go to a different tattoo artist because mostly every tattoo artist is known for one specific art style. So that's just something to think about. You guys are going to hear this first, but I thought of a pretty cool idea when this channel grows and, I start actually am able to like accumulate a lot of money from the channel and I could invest that money into something. I plan on making like an app or a website or something. I'm thinking more of like an app to where you could put in like your information, you could put in your like your zip code of where you're at, and then you'll have like different categories of like, do you want it black and gray? Do you want a color? Do you want, what type of style of tattoo do you want? And then it will give you like, I don't know if there's actually an app that's out there already like this, but then it will give you like a like art, like the best artists like review wise in like a 50 to 100 or 200 mile radius, however far you want to go. And I thought about that. I'm like, that would be a cool product to make that I could call like my own. I'm not sure if people already have that, but I know that it's super hard for people to find a great tattoo artist. But if I made an app or something like that to where I just had, all you had to do was type in what type of tattoo style you wanted. Do you wanted black and gray? How far are you willing to travel? And even maybe like the price range of the tattoo artist, how much you're willing to spend. And it will just give you like a broad spectrum of the best artist around you. Google does that if you search on tattoo shops in a specific area. Whole local artist app work. Yeah, so I know that when I found my tattoo artist, I looked on there was like a 2015's best artists in the country. My tattoo artist was ranked like number like 32 for black and gray. And yeah, I thought, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I thought of the idea, but I never executed it I never did any research to see if it even is like, if that's a thing. I don't know. But yeah. Whole local artist app work. 100 great idea. Yeah, so maybe in time I'll do something like that. So we have been on stream for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I thank everybody for being here. If you guys have any questions, any concerns about tattoos, any questions about tattoos, anything you want to ask me, feel free to drop it in the chat. And if you guys want to do any more tattoo reactions, let me know. Drop them. Feel free to send them over to me at manlymanreacts@gmail.com or manlymanreacts@gmail.com or manlyman.tv on Instagram. Ryan, what is going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. Got some chill plans this weekend. This week was not the hardest, but got a lot of stuff done. Got my new the new Manly Man TV shirt, which is the Just Think shirt. Because you always gotta just think about your next tattoo idea. Don't just go in and get it. Gotta think about it. And I love the way the shirt came out. It fits friggin' awesome. I'm pretty happy about it. You guys can get yours at Manly Man. No, actually, that's not it. You can go get yours at I could send the link if you guys want it, but it's in the videos. I actually don't even know how to like promote my own work. When can I start scratching my tattoo, or when can I go in a pool? So realistically, you never want to scratch your tattoo ever. You never want to scratch your tattoo ever, and you never want to have any like pets, like serious. My dog, when I come home, he wants to jump on me. He wants to, like, when I'm playing with him, he wants to, like, play fight, and he has nails and everything. You got to be very, very careful, because if your tattoo gets scratched, it's going to heal, but it won't heal with the tattoo on it. It will heal your regular skin. So, or it will heal, but it will lose some detail. So you got to be very careful. You never really want to scratch it because, you know, I exfoliate my tattoos once a week, once or twice a week. But you never want to really scratch the tattoo because that will it will make the tattoo fade faster. Pools, you could go into a pool as soon as the tattoo heals. This is one of the reasons why getting a tattoo in the summer is my probably least favorite time to get a tattoo, because that means for about 2 weeks you cannot go in a pool, you cannot go in oceans, you can't go in lakes, and also even if you're not swimming, you're going to be mostly outside and you don't want to be wearing, you know, a long sleeve shirt or a hoodie or something because it's hot out. My favorite time to get a tattoo, which I'll probably make a video on this too, the best time of the year to get a tattoo, and that is around the fall time, because it's fall. You're not going to be really going in any kind of water. And also, it's the perfect weather to, you know, you'll be wearing hoodies, so the tattoo will be able to heal nice and good with being protected from the sun. But yeah, no pools. Have you ever tried healing your tattoos with Sanoderm or something similar? So Kev, that is a great question. I have never healed my tattoo with anything else besides the video, the way I send it, the way I made that video, like how I heal it that way. I've been hearing some good things about, what is it, Sanoderm? I might try it. I'm very, like, I have my tattoo healing process, like, down to a science now. And all my tattoos heal really good, both black and gray and color. But I feel like not only should I heal a tattoo that way, because I might, you know, I know that you really don't have to do much with the Sanoderm. And even though I have it down to a science when it comes to my tattoo healing process, I still hate it. The tattoo healing is so horrible because it's like, my God, I gotta make sure I wash it. Like when I go to work, I have like a little bag, like my tattoo care bag, where I have like my soap that I always use, my lotion, my Aquaphor. I have like a roll of paper towels. Like I'm all prepared. But I know with the Sanoderm, you don't really need any of that stuff. You kind of just leave it covered. So I might try it, but to answer your question, never did. I like the shading. Thank you. Rise above and beyond. Your tattoos look very cool. So I appreciate it. Yeah, so I appreciate it. My tattoo artist did pretty happy the way he did everything. And yeah, can't wait to get more. Get this other sleeve done and then get the next sleeve going. Let's see. Image bro. Oh, I live in Miami. Let's see here. Did I get another tattoo reactions from somebody? Sorry, I'm just answering questions right now, guys. Let me see here. All right, we'll let that go. How long before I go to the sun with new ink? So, you never, again, want to go out directly in the sun with a tattoo. The reason for it is the UV is one of the biggest killers or faders or whatever you want to call it that your tattoo can get done. Like your tattoo will fade very fast if it's out in the sun. If you were to go right by my front door right now, I have a little thing of spray. I have a little thing of sunblock right there. Whenever I go, for example, take my dog for a walk and I know it's sunny out, spray some sunscreen on, or I'll put on a long sleeve shirt. You want to try to protect your tattoos from the sun as much as possible. If you want to get tan, but you still want to have your tattoos, be safe, use an FPS 30. That's the best advice I could give you. But definitely don't just, like, I look like a maniac. When my tattoo's healing and you know, I'm out in the sun, I will be like this to, like, keep it away from the sun and stuff like that. It's a headache, but listen, if it's going to be on your body forever, you need to make sure it's good. I got some new work 11 days ago. It's good to hear. Sanoderm eliminates a lot of the tedious cleaning and it heals better for me. So yeah, Thomas, I need to try. Like I only go to my own tattoo artist, Matt Doherty, but I don't know if he ever uses that. I could ask him about it next time I go, see if he actually has it. Maybe the next part of my sleeve that I get done, I'll ask him to use the Sanoderm on me. Same. I'm in the process of finishing my sleeve and more. Yeah, I can't wait to finish my Dragon Ball sleeve. I feel like I'm gonna look like a pretty damn badass with two sleeves. I'll look like a big tough guy, even though I'm a nice, kind-hearted young boy. Kev Witherington. All of mine were covered with Dermazil Pro. Great stuff. Change after 24 hours. Then the next one stays on for 4 to 5 days. So, Kev, with that stuff, you don't need to do anything. It just. I guess it's kind of like my whole thing is like tattoos need to breathe, and if you have that thing covering it, how's it healing? Like it's just so bizarre to me. I never tried it out. You have to watch your forearm in the car. Yes, indeed, Thomas. When I'm driving, that is the most annoying thing. If I look down at my tattoos in the sun, I'm like, what the hell, man? This is days ruined. No, I'm joking, but it does annoy me. Go to their website, and they explain it very well. Yeah, I want to make a video on it, but I feel like I shouldn't make a video on it because I never used it, and I don't want to be, like, lying during the video. So I want to use it first, then make a video on it. Unscented, fragrance-free. I use Lubriderm. My man, rise above and beyond. You're just killing it with all of the correct products. Yes, Lubriderm, unscented, fragrance-free. If you use any kind of fragrance on your tattoos, especially when they're healing, they're going to be irritated. Rise, and if I use Lubriderm for my tattoos. What's good, Nathan? What's going on, man? It looks like you were in the stream earlier before everybody else, and then you disappeared. I use Lubriderm, nothing else. Yep, Lubriderm is good. Lubriderm actually sells a tattoo lotion, like an actual tattoo lotion, and it worked pretty good when I used it. It made my skin break out a little bit, but it was pretty good. If you ever film me getting tattooed, you will see it applied at the tattoo shop. So, Thomas, I would love to try to come there tomorrow, but I obviously have to work this weekend. I help out on the weekends at my job, and of course I said, yes, I'll help out this week, and then you told me that I can come record you while you're getting tattooed this week, and I'm like, oh, damn it. So I kind of got stuck. But you get tattooed pretty damn often, so I could always come again when you're getting tattooed. Let's do thanks, haha, 100%. What do you think of hand tattoos? So Nathan Fisk, I actually made a video on this. I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago. It's in my most recent videos that I uploaded. Hand tattoos, I actually like. I would get hand tattoos if I didn't work at a corporate job. Right now, my tattoos are, they're accepted. Everybody knows I have tattoos at my job, and I don't think my job, will mind if I had hand tattoos. But if I ever were to switch jobs, YouTube is not my full-time thing yet, but after a while, you might want to switch jobs, see what other career paths are out there, and it's not the best thing to have hand tattoos. I love them. I love the way they look. I've seen some amazing hand tattoos. The only thing the problem I have besides the whole corporate aspect of it and job related is they just fade really quick. They will, because of your hand, you're stretching them all the time, using your hands, you're constantly dinging your hands up against like other things, you know, hit your knuckles and putting your hands in and out of pockets and stuff like that, that will all make your tattoos fade quickly. And it's a lot of upkeep. But don't get me wrong, I did see some beautiful tattoos on the hands before, but I would love to get one, but I probably will never get one, if that makes sense. I'll send over my other sleeve, only 3 hours. Consistent touch up on the hands. Yeah, so Steve nailed it right on the head. It's always consistent touch ups on the hands. At my job site earlier, there was a guy covered head to toe in tats. It was a bit much. Do you think some people take it too far because of the addiction? This is a good question. I seen it really depends on how they do it. A part of me wants to say yes, I do see people do it a little overboard, if that makes sense. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta plug my laptop in. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I forgot I didn't have my laptop plugged in. But I have mixed feelings about this. Some tattoo people, I don't want to say that it's too much, but they do it wrong, in my opinion. You know me, I'm always saying don't get tattooed on the face. You could get tattooed on the head, even though that's one of the most painful spots to get tattooed. Because, I mean, if you ever didn't like your head tattooed, you could just grow your hair unless you're bald, obviously. But I have mixed feelings about this. I'm about 50-50. Some people do a little bit too much, but it's only those people, when I think about what you're asking me right now, it's those people that do all the wrong things. They have like these, in lack of better terms, ugly tattoos that are just kind of like on their face and stuff like that. And it's just like, that's, in my opinion, that's not what tattoos are about. Tattoos are a way of showing your personality in a beautiful style of art that have some kind of personal connection to the individual that has the tattoos. But then I see people that have these ugly, offensive, or just poor decision tattoos on like their face and just all over their body, and I'm just like, I'm not all for that. But then if you have something where it's like the person, man, woman, is covered, and they have meaningful and beautiful tattoos, and I'm all for it. I met some people especially people I know from my tattoo shop, covered from head to toe, and they're like beautiful pieces. Every part of their body is like a beautiful piece of art. And I mean, the way I look at it, it's not, I could go either way. if that helps. All right. So I think I'm going to do like, maybe like take a couple more questions, maybe do 1 or 2 more tattoo reactions. So if you want, send over your tattoos. I'll react to them. Manlyman TV on Instagram, or at manlymanreacts at gmail.com, and I will react to them. I'm going to leave my hands and neck. It depends on what type of work they do. All right. So let's get into another tattoo reaction. Let me accept this one. This one comes in from Dylan Barry, and he didn't give any explanation about what the tattoo is about, but let's take a look. So while that's loading up, let's switch this. So okay, so this is pretty cool. This is a lion tattoo. We've been seeing a lot of these lion tattoos with like the king's crown. So placement is pretty cool. Usually you don't really see like the line faces on like the shoulder blade portion, which I'm assuming this is your first tattoo. If it is, great placement for it. The design for this style you don't usually see, but it looks like on your body type it works. The shading looks really good, and you know what I'm gonna say, right? I'm a sucker for black and gray tattoos with the splash of color, so that looks really well done. This looks like it either is, I don't think, let me know in the chat, I don't think this is fully healed yet, but if it is, it looks pretty damn good. And the crown looks really nice. Shading looks really good. Line work's really nice and solid. And the placement, like I said, the placement is what's getting me right here. Like the whole design of the tattoo is nice, but the placement, it's very unique for where you're at, where this is at on your body for this style, this kind of design. So usually you'll see something like this on the forearm or the shoulder or something, but having it right here, it works. I'm just like, if you see me get quiet, I'm always like just analyzing the tattoo. It doesn't want me to zoom in. Oh, I zoomed in already. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm wondering. So answer these two questions in the chat if you're here. One, is this fully healed or is this when you first got it? And two, damn, what was my other question? Damn, I had another question. Oh, is this your first tattoo? Overall, the tattoo looks pretty awesome. I love this blue. When tattoo artists use this blue in their eye, in the eyes of whatever they're tattooing, it always looks super sick. And the artist did really good. The hairs, the mane is pretty awesome. The crown is probably my favorite part besides like the face of the lion. Well, I guess the whole tattoo is my favorite thing about the tattoo. But I like the way the crown looks. It looks like he spent some, like the shading is all blended really good. And the face of the lion. I mean, the only thing that I'm gonna, if I had to critique it one way, is just, I don't know if you plan on getting any more back tattoos, but now it's kind of like you have to add off this, because if you have something right here and then something else over here, in my opinion, that doesn't look really right unless you're planning on getting a full back piece at some point. Just because of the placement. The placement is good for what you have, like the design. But if you want to add anything else later on, it might be a little bit of a challenge, or I don't want to say it will be a challenge. You just got to make sure that you're picking the right thing, because it needs to blend all together. Your artist needs to know how to blend everything together, which, if you have a good artist, which it looks like you do, shouldn't be that hard of a thing. But yeah, thank you for your submission. Awesome tattoo. And I appreciate you. Let's see. Maybe I need to... I'm like... I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, when's somebody gonna like send me a bad tattoo? Like when somebody gonna? Maybe I need to, like, 1 week I'll do like different things, like tattoo reactions, your favorite, reacting to your favorite tattoos, or reacting to the tattoo you regret, or something of that nature, like switching it up a little bit. Because I feel like I'm always like, oh yeah, that's awesome, this is so cool, like, because it always is. But it's never anything that it's like, oh man, this kind of sucks. Not fully healed. That's about a day after the first tattoo. Yeah, I figured that. It looked like it wasn't fully healed yet. Thomas, thank you always for stopping by the chat. Thank you for the submission. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the support, man. Sorry I couldn't make it tomorrow to record you getting tattooed, but. Thank you. We're about to be wrapping up here anyway. We've been streaming for a while now. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out and joined the live stream. You guys always make my week. Thank you for the support on the videos. That's another thing I did not mention. Last week's or yesterday's video is like performing super, super well. So thank you to everybody that watched it. If you did not watch it yet, be sure to go watch that video right now. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm happy the way it came out. But thank you for everybody that came by, stopping by, showing some love in the live stream, conversating, being a community. That's the whole point of this channel. Community around what we all love. And yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys want, feel free to check out the merch. I'm actually going to send this before I end the live stream. I'm going to send this over to you guys because the video idea that I have, it's going to cost some money, but it is going to be cool once I get it. But I need money to support the mission. So by doing that, you can support the channel by going to, if you go to that link that I just sent in the chat, that's where all my merch is, all tattoo related merch, and also Manly Man TV merch. So if you want to pick up a shirt, I greatly appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And thank you again, most of all, for everybody stopping by the live stream, everybody watching my videos, and I couldn't love you guys anymore. Maybe I could, but I love you guys a lot. So I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Waiting. Be sure to check out next week's live stream and next week's video. It's going to be pretty cool. So love you guys, and have a safe and happy and fun weekend. See you guys later. Peace.